Have you heard anything about this absolutely crazy thing called ChatGPT? An AI so advanced it can write you a code in any programming language in seconds, solve physics and math problems, explain you quantum computing in simple terms. But what does it know about World of Tanks? What can it tell me about this game? What can it teach me about this game? In this video we are going to find out. So yes, today's video is going to be a bit different, but I really want to put it to test to see what it thinks about premium rounds, what it thinks about premium tanks, which tanks are the best in ChatGPT's opinion. So let's dive right into it, ladies and gentlemen. First of all, of course, let's warm up this AI brain. Let's boot up all the CPUs, GPUs and advanced SSDs. Okay, hello, how can I help you today? Now, I have a couple questions about a game called World of Tanks. What can you tell me about it? World of Tanks is a massively multiplayer online game that features intense tank battles. Players can choose from a variety of tanks from different countries and eras and then battle it out on different maps. The game is free to play, but players can purchase premium tanks and other in-game items to enhance their experience. It was developed by Wargaming, which is based in Belarus and was first released in 2010. Okay, now we are a new player. Yeah, let's pretend we are completely new players. We have no idea about this game. So let's ask the big one. Is World of Tanks pay to win? Some players consider World of Tanks to be pay to win because the game allows players to purchase the in-game currency called gold that can be used to buy premium tanks and other items that can give players an advantage in battle. However, it is worth noting that these premium items can also be earned through gameplay, so it is not necessary to spend real money to acquire them. Additionally, while premium tanks and items may give players an advantage, they don't guarantee success in the battle, as players' skill and teamwork are also important factors. Overall, the in-game economy of World of Tanks is designed to allow players to advance faster by buying gold, but the game is not impossible to play and win without spending gold. It definitely has some good points over here, I have to agree with that, and we could make an entire video about is World of Tanks pay to win or not, but in general, you know, you cannot beat the experience in this game, no matter in which vehicle you are. More experienced player is definitely going to outmaneuver you, outplay you using K mechanics, what you cannot fix by spending money in this game, but you know, there are some exceptions as well, like some stupid vehicles and pay to win elements. Alright, now we ask the pay to win question because nobody wants to play pay to win game, right? Next up, what do we want to know? Which tanks should I grind? Let's use the word grind over here. Grind out first. The tanks you should grind out first will depend on your playstyle and the role you want to fill your team. However, some tanks are generally considered to be starter tanks for new players. For beginners in the game, I would recommend starting with the American T1E6 or the Soviet T26. These are both low-tier tanks that are relatively easy to play. Once you feel comfortable with these tanks, you can move on to higher tiers. Very nicely said, ladies and gentlemen. Start from the low tiers because you do not know what you are doing. Please do not buy any tier 8 premium tanks before you actually know what this game is all about. So far, I would say we are doing pretty good. Next up, let's throw a little curveball. Let's use some World of Tanks slangs over here. I am a new player and sometimes my team calls me a tomato or tells Gigi tomato team. What does that mean? Wow, it was even able to find an answer about the slang. Tomato or GG tomato team is the derogatory term used in World of Tanks to refer to a player or team that is performing poorly. Very politely said over here as well. It is derived from the red color of the player's name in the game, which is used to indicate a new or inexperienced player. The players who are new to the game are often referred to as tomatoes by more experienced players. This is because new players are often less skilled and make more mistakes, which can negatively impact the outcome of a match. That's quite crazy, actually. I gotta be honest over here, that is quite crazy. Okay, now we know how we should start the game. We know about the pay-to-win aspect of this game. We know why I'm being called Tomato. Next up, which deck tactories are the best in this game? The best tactories in World of Tanks will depend on your personal playstyle and the role you want to fill on your team. If you're looking for a good all-around tactory to start with, the American tactory is a good choice. American tanks are known for their good gun handling, accuracy and mobility, which makes them easy to play for new players. Actually, American tactory was the only all-around tactory when the game started, so that is actually not bad. The Soviet tactory is also a good choice for new players. It has a good variety of tanks that are relatively easy to play, agree with that. The German tactory is also a good choice for players who prefer more tactical and precise gameplay, German accuracy, right? Now, when it comes to specific tanks, okay, this is about the low-tier vehicles once again. Once again, you passed the test, once again. Now let's ask about the best tier 10 tanks in the game. The best tier 10 tanks in World of Tanks will depend on the current meta and the map being played, as well as the player's playstyle and skill level. And for heavy tanks, the Russian IS-7 and American T-110E5 are both considered to be amongst the best in the game. Well, a bit outdated maybe, but E5, you know, definitely. No mention about the M4. For medium tanks, 140, M48 Patton, the German Leopard 1, okay. For light tanks, the T100LT and American T57 heavy tanks are considered to be some of the best. Is T57 heavy a light tank in this game? I didn't know about that. For tank destroyers, 268 version 4. Nice. And German E100. Okay, some mistakes over here. For artillery, M1110, S51 are considered to be amongst the best in the game. Okay, a bit of misinformation over here, but you know, overall, at least it gave something from every single class, right? Something to focus on every single class, and we have some good tanks in this. But no mention about 279E or Chieftain. How should I ask that? What about Object 279E or Chieftain? I heard those are pretty good. How to get them? The Object 279E and Chieftain are both considered to be some of the best Clan Wars tanks in World of Tanks. 279E is a Soviet tier 10 heavy tank that is known for its very thick armor. Alright, Chieftain is a British tier 10 heavy tank. It has a good gun, good mobility, and is considered one of the best versatile heavy tanks in the game. Okay. Now, to get 279E or Chieftain, you will need to participate in Clan Wars and earn clan points. Okay, that's a bit messed up. Not like crazy messed up, but a bit wrong over here. Chieftain is a Clan Wars tank. 279E you can earn by simply completing the missions, right? Keep in mind that both tanks are quite rare and difficult to obtain. That is 100% correct. Alright, now we know which tanks are the best. What about, let's actually ask a separate question. Which artilleries are, let's say, considered the best in this game? In World of Tanks, there are several artillery SPG tanks that are considered to be amongst the best in the game. Here are a couple. The GWE-100, okay, tier 10 German artillery. FE-215B 183, a British tier 10 self-propelled gun. Ladies and gentlemen, you heard it here first. 183 is the best artillery in World of Tanks, and also Grill F-15 in this list. Well, actually, technically speaking, isn't 183 considered as a self-propelled gun like FE-45 Stage 2 in real life? I could be wrong over here, but you know, I remember something. Maybe I remember it completely wrong. But you know, here is the list, ladies and gentlemen. 183 is the best, and also Grill F-15, the best artilleries. Are there any overpowered premium tanks in this game? In World of Tanks, some premium tanks are considered to be stronger or more overpowered than others. The power of a premium tank depends on the player's skills and playstyle. T-34, IS-6, okay, a bit outdated we can say, KV-5. Alright, the AMX-50B, a French Tier 9 heavy tank. Okay, AMX-50B is a French Tier 9 premium heavy tank. Maybe this AI knows something we don't, guys. Maybe AMX-50B as a Tier 9 vehicle is coming into the game as a premium tank. That would be crazy if it actually gathered something from the Wargaming hidden stash and files, and we actually found out that AMX-50B is going to be our next Tier 9 premium tank. Removed from the deck tree, lowered by 1 tier, and made into a premium tank. Next up, let's ask about premium rounds, and let's use gold spamming over here. What do you know about gold rounds? Is gold spamming an issue in this game? In World of Tanks, gold rounds, also known as premium shells, are the type of ammunition that can be purchased with real money or in-game gold. These rounds generally have better penetration and damage on some vehicles than standard shells, and they can be used to take out heavily armored targets with more ease. Some players argue that the use of gold rounds gives an unfair advantage to players who can afford to purchase them, and this practice is often referred to as gold spamming. Very smartly worded over here. It is worth noting that gold rounds are not necessary to play and enjoy the game. That is true, and many players choose to play without them. That is so true. However, some players may choose to use gold rounds in order to improve their performance, but it is not necessary to do so in order to be successful in the game. Now, I agree with that, but also definitely gold rounds make it, easier, or premium rounds now. It is also important to mention that gold spamming is not allowed by the game rules. It is it can be punished by banning the account. Okay, we have never seen that, or have you guys ever seen that? Alright, okay. Now I want to know some more information how to be better. How to become a better player in World of Tanks. Do you have any tips or strategies for me? Becoming a better player in World of Tanks can take time and practice, but here are a few tips and strategies. Learn the maps. Very good. Knowing the layout of the map and the best positions to hold can give you an advantage over your opponents. Understand the strengths and weaknesses of your tank. Once again, very nice. Now, learn the different types of tanks. Understanding the different roles and capabilities of the various tanks, tank classes can help you make better decisions. Very good. Use cover effectively. Also very good. Communicate with your team. Very good. So far, I am very happy. Learn the game mechanics. Knowing the game mechanics such as how the penetration and damage works can help you make better decisions. Also, how the camo works, how the view range works, how the spotting works, and so on. Because World of Tanks is easy game to get into, but very hard game to master. Keep an open mind. Be willing to learn and try new strategies. Nice. Watch replays and learn from them. Where are you getting that information? That is so far absolutely fantastic. Play regularly and have fun. Number 10, remember that World of Tanks is a game, and the most important thing is to enjoy yourself. Absolutely beautiful. Okay, no mention about the minimap. What about a minimap? Should I turn it off? The minimap in World of Tanks can be a useful tool for navigating the battlefield and keeping track of your teammates and enemies. However, some players choose to turn off the minimap in order to improve their situational awareness and reduce distraction. What? Guys, please do not turn it off. Whoever suggested turning off the minimap and wherever this information is coming from, no. Minimap is key, guys. Minimap is key improving your win rate as well. If you choose to keep the minimap on, it is important to use it effectively by paying attention to the icons and markers. If you choose to turn it off, it is important to be aware of your surroundings. Like, no, don't turn it off, guys. Don't turn it off. Okay, guys, and finally, let's see. Are there going to be tier 11 tanks in World of Tanks? As of my knowledge cut off, tier 11 tanks are not currently in World of Tanks, and there is no official announcement from Wargaming regarding the addition of tier 11 tanks in the game. However, the game developers have been known to make changes to the game based on players' feedback and new updates, so it is possible that they may consider adding tier 11 tanks in the future. So here you go, ladies and gentlemen. Tier 11 tanks may or may not be coming in the future. Nice pack doors you always left for yourself, ChatGPT. This was my video for you today. If you have some crazy ideas that you want to see me trying out using the ChatGPT and combining it with gameplay, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, thumbs up button is for that. If you didn't, thumbs down button is for that. And smash the subscribe button to see more content from my channel. Right, stay awesome, stay beautiful, stay sexy, take care, and bye.